Hello, hello, hello. What's going on in the void of space tonight, engineers? Let's have a little look. Hello. Welcome, welcome. How's everyone today? Who do we have in the chats of the Twitch and the YouTubes? Oh, it's so soon since I saw you guys last. I see Rotau, Rivion, Hire Mercenary, Rednecks, Dan Heiko. I see Kochi, Paddy, Melise, Joseph, Kidna, DJ Monkey Man, Jonas, George, King, Heiko, Engineer, Heaving Killer, Ruben, Vibing, DeJaws, Kung, Uncle, Alex Burns, Adarainen, Shadow Scathe, Deimos. Great. Fang, Adam, so good to see you guys here once again. I saw some of you just yesterday. So we're here for another pretty late live stream here. But I wanted to get in a couple this week, and I'm not going to be here on Thursday, so hopefully these two will make up for it. And we should be back, and we'll have another one on Monday as well next week. So it's a little crazy at the moment. I think we will go back to doing Thursdays weekly, but just for now. And also, it's good to kind of get out the messages of what's going on with Space Engineers, both in the kind of the next upcoming update, but also in terms of the sale we have going on. So it's a good time to kind of spread the happenings and always answer some questions. So. Mr. McCall, how you doing today, sir? Logan, Mad Dog, Jay Matcha, good to see you, sir, in the chat. Rednecks, missed yesterday, but here today, super. So, what we're gonna do tonight, as always with these streams, we're gonna do some Q&A, we're gonna do some showcase, and speaking with Climb, and hopefully we can whip up an option to do the scenario we were trying to do yesterday that wasn't quite working. So hopefully we've come up with a solution to get that working in multiplayer, so we can have another attempt at that. Super. Greetings from Switzerland. Hello to Switzerland. No name. How you doing? Any recommendations for servers to join that work with Xbox? I play the game, but only solo player, and it gets lonely and boring. Play Xbox server recommendation. I don't have any off the top of my head, but maybe someone in chat. Has anyone in chat got a recommendation for an Xbox-enabled server? If not, I recommend joining our Discord server, Vibing Skater. And there is always a great place to find fellow engineers and see what's happening. And that's obviously great because you can look for those people even in different time zones and so on. That's okay, Ada. I forgive you. Wish my PC could handle this game so I could join the server and show my creations. Yeah, I know that feeling, Jonas. I know, lots of people over different periods of Space Engineers' lifespan has had that issue where they've not been able to join or not been able to join a server because of the setup that they have. But I hope that you'll get there one day. One day soon. Okay, so I'm in a server right now, but I think climates might be a little broken because this is the planet, right? But it's not on a planet. So either unless you intend it to be in space, just let me know. Maybe you did, because that's not a bad thing, because we could do a space showcase once. That's actually could be nice because we're always on the planet. So if people want to join the server, it's the battle server. We've got a couple of people. Internal Colossus is here. We can. Okay, so we're doing a Space Engineers showcase today. So no planet. We're going to see what kind of space ships you guys have, or maybe some small stations. No problem, Jonas. Yeah. Finishing a build today. Looking forward to showing it off. That's good. Pleased to hear you've been productive, Alice. In other news, you know, you guys have been talking about this ClanCon I'm planning in September. There's even been an amazing coincidence that I've just found out about. On that same weekend that we're planning to do it, on September 9th to September 11th, there is, on the 11th, on the Sunday, there is a beer and burger festival happening. It's actually already happened once this year, but they're doing another event, and it's on that Sunday. So part of that meetup, we can kind of hang out at this beer and burger festival, which will be really cool, I think. So I was super happy to. It was funny actually, because the first open day we did at Keen, the first kind of big meetup we did back in 2018, I think. Was it 2017? I think 2018. It actually happened to coincide with a beer and burger festival, and it was such a great time. And it has returned. So another thing, hoping to see as many of you guys as possible in Prague in September there. It's on... hold on. Yeah, already, yeah. It's not going to be so great for the ground vehicles today. I do apologize for that. But we tend to do mostly ground showcases. This is very nice, though. You can still appreciate this design. Look at this. You've got like a target reticle, which is like really cool, like over the top of a camera. So actually, when you look through the camera, you get this overlay with a crosshair, and you can see where to fire your rockets. And I love the way that it folds into the build there when not in use, to kind of have this lower profile. And with this armor, yeah, this looks legit. And I love the use of the neon tubes to kind of give the handle on the side. Like, brilliant use of those neon tubes there. So even though we're not on the planet, it's still a very cool build. Wait, what's this about? Google says if a wooden satellite were orbiting in space 300 miles up, this excess charge might simply dissipate into the surrounding plasma. But in higher orbits, the poor conductivity of wood could be a disaster. Wood might also give off gases as it aged, which might damage delicate sensors and other... Wait, what was the conversation here? Have I come in on something really confused? Really confused? Did I say confused? Really confused. The server is called Battle Server. Yeah, no, I'm not going to. Don't worry, I'm coming back, and we're going to look at this mech here. This is, I believe, a mech from Eternal Colossus. And is this one of the lifters? Looking awesome. I think it's not the best place to look at a mech, because we don't have that ground surface. But you just know that this Eternal Colossus mech is going to be absolutely awesome when walking around. Like, it looks legit, even though we can't... I mean, let's see some movement here, Eternal. Oh, this space station here is wooden. Is that what the topic was about? I love that leg movement. Like, that is super smooth leg movement there. Look at that. Even in space. And it's not even... I don't know how it's moving, actually. It's not... Is that... Like, it's not using the thrusters at all. The thrusters... I think the thrusters are just like a jetpack. Riv, you love this stuff. Like, the mechs that Eternal Colossus has been building are incredible, man. Like, they're so good. I've seen a couple now. So, yeah, really great. What have we got down here? We've got Fang the Warrior. Look at this. Got a bit of a Star Trek inspired build, methinks. But I like the it's pretty cool here, actually. Gritty design. Look at them nacelles. It's like a... Wow. Super nice. That's, yeah, from Fang the Warrior. Great. Pooty and you are making plans to go to ClanCon. Should I post the Discord link for the ClanCon event in September? Are we ready to share it with the intergalactic masses? Oh wow, that's nice as well. Hydra. Whoa, look at this. Wow. Like in the shadow here, that's beautiful. Nacelles. Yesa. Whoa. Whoa, look at this. That's interesting. Interesting. Wow. This is the. What's going on there? That looks like a. It looks kind of cool. It looks, but it looks like kind of a cool effect. But I think I believe that's a bug actually. What is that? The camo armor, right? Interesting. I guess whatever you've got the setting as has found some weird limit. That's interesting there. Okay. Yeah, because of no grass, right? This probably looks like a much more crystal clear stream. Am I right? Performance is always glorious as well. 10 planets, it just adds up. The performance take of planets is still significantly more than in space, right? But this is, I think, from I don't know who this is actually is. Hold on, this is Dr. Dan. Glorious ship here, really. I spoke too soon here, did I? With the okay, it's all good. Redrax, welcome. Just the one I'm panning down this. Okay, so we've got these different models. So that's the Hydra. This is the Ion, right? Got a whole fleet, different kind of setups here, different class of warships. But I really can get behind this this aesthetic you're going for here, Dan. Very nice. Ryan, welcome. Lee, Roland, how you doing? Keen DE. It's number 6. There's a recommendation there from Polish Hand. Yeah, look at this. We're getting completely different ships now, actually, than normal. Wow, here we go. Something more compact, but still great styling on it. Got the custom logo there. Bit of text. Okay, this is an atmospheric ship, so it's not going to fly very well here, but looks really great. Looks really, really great. Yeah, I mean, this is already turning out to be a completely different style showcase here. Wow. Space camouflage, am I right? Oh, I was getting a bit of hate, guys, on my build. There was a comment today complaining about the fact that the XEBON Battlecruiser was in a poor, unfinished state. I just quickly read it before the stream started, and someone wasn't very happy about my the state of the ship. It was like, okay, that's great, but you could have at least done something inside. And they have a point, but it was like either like don't post it at all or post it, you know. And people have been asking for it for years, so not hate, just a bit of criticism. They weren't. It's all good. Well, it was posted for a retrofit or finish the ship contest, right? So it's a nice blank canvas. I was linked up today someone's build that they were working on. Someone has taken my build and actually completely rescaled it. They've almost cut it in half, like half the scale, to try and make things a bit more compact there. Criticism is good, ignoring it's even better. Oh man, it's very nice, Alice. Have you seen the endurance in the workshop? I'm not sure about the endurance. I've seen a lot of endurances over the years, but I'm not sure when was it posted. All kinds of builds here. Is there any plans to buff the railguns of largely because honestly they're really underpowered? Is that in terms of the damage that they do loan? I mean, the main thing about the railguns is they have super penetration, like they can really go through anything. as compared to like like they don't have such powerful explosive damage. If you see what I mean? Wow, quite a different aesthetic going on here. Elfie Wolf, welcome. We've still got 3 more slots in the server. Range could be a big increase. I mean, weapons in general, I know you guys still want to have more range, even though the railgun is like 3 times or 4 times what the max range of weapons used to be. It all comes down to balance. Like, theoretically, it's possible to... It's quite easy to increase the range. Just like... But there would be possibly some unforeseen issues there. Stuff like the render distance, sync distance, and stuff like that. So it's not just but we could do it, but it's about like thinking about the other factors behind that, if you see what I mean. Game balance, all the rest of it. So I know you guys want more range out of that stuff. So this is cute. A little space helicopter here. This is a modded skybox, actually. And this is a modded skybox. That's all right. Roll Riv. You got 2 months, man. Because I know you wanted to refit that for ages. You were asking me, can I do it? Can I do it? And I would love to see what you... There's a couple of... I mean, I'd like to see everyone have a go, but there's a couple of creators that I've known for many years and have built many amazing ships, so I'd be curious their take on it. But you have 2 months to do that. We're going to be doing it August 15th is what we're saying is the deadline for the retrofit competition. So it's not too late, even if you're busy the next couple of weeks. Got the summer. Is there any plans for adding logic blocks or options since scripts aren't available to us? So Nuke, that is still a topic of discussion, and that is adding some kind of list, pre-approved script list to Xbox. So there can be maybe some scripts that, either some popular scripts that are kind of approved for performance or whatever, or maybe like Keen's version of similar scripts, you know, basically achieving the functionality of the most popular scripts out there or something like that. So yeah, I am aware Xbox users, you know, there's a couple things still they're missing out on. There's the skins as well and stuff. So I think just sit tight and hopefully we're going to get solutions for those things at some point. I think the server's probably full. Whoa, there goes the ship. Yeah, server's full now, guys. We could probably boost the player count, honestly, because it's performing a lot better than on planets. You know, it's actually totally fine here. But we'd have to restart the server for that, so think about it. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's not long enough. You spent a couple of months on the same ship, right? Was wondering if you still uses the tapping when they test stuff. I don't know. I haven't heard about it recently, honestly. But it was probably not that long ago, you know, so... You want to show it off a couple of months. I'm always wondering as well... Because it's one thing spending a couple of months on like a massive ship, right? But imagine if you spend a couple of months on like... I mean, this is maybe too small, but something that isn't huge, but something that is incredibly detailed. And, I don't know, maybe... I mean, it's not going to be 2 months continuous work, right? Maybe like an hour a day or something, but still. Restart. Yeah, you guys are missing... Is that an elite vibe ship there? I think so. Yeah, 370 hours. Brutal. Yeah, don't worry about the contest, actually. It's a good point. Just do it whenever... That's fine. It's actually not alone. Like, WSC, someone from the community, said that they're also not, like, doing the rebuild for the contest. Like, they're going to show me. So, yeah, I mentioned the contest, but you're right. You can do whatever you want. That is also true. It's just for the contest, I wanted to have the winner being posted as, like, the official Keen version on the Keen Software House workshop is like the version that people can paste in and play with, and it will be actually functional and up to date. It's a Cobra, yeah, it did. I haven't played Elite in so long. It's an Xbox ship. OG Xbox ship here. Look at that. Let's have a look inside. So is that a fighter to match? Look at that very bright green here. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Look at that. WMI missile fire control. Camera turret, beam ride. I haven't seen this before. This looks wicked. This looks like a really cool UI here. Whoa, look at the thruster section. It's just like a massive green... We're moving? Yeah, we're moving. Okay. Nice. Great. Super duper. When a space alien's getting added. No plans for space aliens currently. But as you know, we are delving into AI now. And this kind of... Our first diving in is this grid AI stuff. But who knows where the future can lead, right? Green Bean, what up? How you doing? Okay. Are you guys wanting to join? Tell Chicken Fry Ramen I said hi, he's my friend. Well, hello, Chicken Fry Ramen. I had a really good chicken broth today, actually. Talking about chicken. Very tasty chicken broth. I got nothing today, Garp. I know I keep saying that, but it hasn't been that long, and we're still working on the update. So I wouldn't want to say anything with confidence. Just like that, it's going to be game changing. It's going to really have it's going to have quite a lot of features. So I know that's kind of vague, but this is very nice. Look at this. This is also very nice. Super. Where? It's kind of cool there. That's me on Steam. Great. Whoa, we're in some cinematic mode now. Wait, I recognize this ship. Have I said that before? I feel like I've said that before. And it's actually the original ship, but I swear this is from something. And I should know, but it's... Got some, like, BSG music here. Wow, this is actually part of the Space Engineers soundtrack. But I don't know which track. This is... I'm always down for some drums. Drum tracks. Expansion Combat Fleet, Soul IV. I think Indies inside, or is that WS inside? Are we allowed free Space Engineers server? Yeah, go ahead. I mean, if you've got a good server that you want people to join up, I don't mind you're shilling that a little bit. Just maybe maybe just do a quick summary of what it's about. There are always people looking for new servers, so yeah, if you feel good about it, then go ahead. Okay, wow, that's quite a sleek looking ship. Look at that, kind of Star Destroyer vibe. Oh, it's even got a slanted, I think it might be. It's even got like this slanted deck here. Dimensional Cats, thank you for the support. We got, can you restart the server after you review all the present ships? Yeah, well, I think we're going to do something about that. I know there's a lot of people who want to rejoin the server, want to join the server still. But the server's okay for now, so I think we can probably do that in a second. Climb's like, oh. And what do you think about Bounty Hunter AI mechanics would look like? So you're talking about AI that would hunt you or hunt players, or would you talk about like... Yeah, I'm kind of curious what when you say Bounty Hunter AI mechanic. Question from Engineer 117. Do you plan on updating the jukebox tracks to match the name tracks in the YouTube OST playlist? What do you mean by that? Do you mean because are the tracks in the game just like track 01 or something? Do they not have names? I'm curious which way around we're thinking there, Engineer. My ship is based off a medieval spearhead, and you've seen it before. Okay, so this is an original build, but it's based off a spearhead, and you can totally see that, right? Literally, just put like a big old pole, big old stick down there, and you've got yourself a massive spear. It kind of looks a bit like a Star Wars, like the, yeah, it's reminding me a little bit of that, like, the separatist fleet, one of those ships a little bit. Drago, what's going on, man? Undo mod. I know. We were trying to look. We haven't looked at that yet. I was trying to look at it the other, I think, was it yesterday or last week, but it wasn't working on the server. So I've still got to check out this undo mod because I still feel like that could be a huge deal for the community. It's like, I don't know if there'd be something bad about doing it officially, like if there's some weird edge case, but at least in creative mode, right? At least in creative mode, having an undo button that even just did the last action would be massive. Yeah, banking clan frigates. That's it, Cap, I think. Oh, right, the music tracks are like heavy music 10. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, the problem is some of the tracks aren't the same as the YouTube OST tracks. They are like versions of them. They're shorter versions, or that's what I know. And even locally, when I'm making some videos, like, we even officially have tracks that are called Fighting Music 10, I think. Because it's part of this contextual music thing, where it doesn't have a specific name, but it's like a specific length or whatever. So I would have to look into it, and if that actually is the case, but maybe at least getting the full versions with the full names so that I don't know. It's an interesting point, engineer. I hadn't thought about it before, so yeah. It's going to take more than 2 months to go through all the submissions in the current retrofit competition. We will see. We will see, John. I don't know 100% yet. I don't know how it's going to be. A lot of people, there was like 20 odd people said they were going to build for the retrofit competition. Maybe only half of those people will actually like finish. Maybe they'll just kind of like have a play around, start it, and then like not finish it or something. I don't know. Maybe there'll be 50 people. Who knows? But I will try to get through all of them. So yeah. So really nice ship here as well. I'm looking at in the back from Bad Wolf here. Look at this. Very interesting vibe, that's for sure. There's an undo mod. Yes, there is an undo mod for sure. That's I think Climb made. You can check it out. It would hunt you down when you destroy enough ships of an AI faction. Oh, okay, so they are AI bounty hunters, and they would go up the more ships you destroy, the stronger and stronger ships come after you. Interesting. So this would be like a reputation system almost, where if you, if you were causing trouble and griefing and stuff, then you come get wrecked or something like this. I can't say if anything like that specifically is planned, but it's an interesting idea where you get like server police or so, like, not police but bounty hunters that are sent after you because of like they like we have these pirate factions and stuff like this that attack you or whatever, but this would be something different. This wouldn't attack everybody. This would just attack people who are bad behaved, or say something like that. So that could be really interesting, dimensional. And thank you again for the support. And you could also set it to other players to have AIs. Yeah, we have these like bounty hunter missions, right? I would. I know we avoided putting bounties on other players thing, right? It's automated, right? But I'm going to wrap this point up into the kind of economy survival point in general. And that is that I really feel like the economy and survival still has huge potential for features and everything else. So it'd be cool to have something like that, really, really great. I'd pace my pride and joy, but it used a lot of mods. It would be quite a floating hulk with low power. That ship is quite large. I mean, how's the sim speed looking? I don't know. I got 35 FPS. Yeah, so the server sim speed is struggling now for sure. We are adding up some of these big ships, but yeah, some really nice. This one here from. Don't know, is this chicken? Is that Chicken Fry Man? No, is it? Hold on. Antennas of Murder. Dr. Dan, another Dr. Dan ship. Very nice, Dr. Dan. Something up here has caught my eye. What the... Oh my goodness. This is very performance friendly. Is this what I think it is? And does this do what I think it does? Look at this, guys. It's like a massive railgun roulette. It's like a, you know, like, that's pretty wild, actually. That's a lot going on. This is by, who's this by? This is by Game Master Ellison. So, is this like a revolver? Does this, do the railguns stop, fire out the front, and then move on? I mean, obviously right now it's spinning like crazy, but I can't imagine you want to fire them all at the same time out, you know, out of the side of the ship. I feel like this is like some kind of like barrel, like drum kind of revolver style thing where it fires one off and then moves to the next one. So you basically get like, if this, I don't know how the charge rate is, but if they're all charged up and you wait long enough, this pretty much gives you like rapid fire. I mean, here we go. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Look at that. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Oh my. What the? Well, that isn't OP at all. Whoa. There it goes. It's released its salvo. That would be... I mean, it's probably going to take a while to charge up, right? But look at this system. They're all connected with... if we come into the internals here, there's some drills in here, kind of randomly enough. But all of these railguns, they're all connected with hinges. So they're all conveyed up. I assume, yeah, the conveyors run through this center spool, and I guess there's a advanced conveyor. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is just unbelievable. I love the lighting effects as well that's got going on in here. So someone was asking about railguns, increasing the power of railguns. The problem is, if you imagine having one of these in the battlefield and this launching a salvo of... yeah, this is going to do a lot of damage. I mean, a lot of damage to whatever ships comes into contact with that. We don't have damage turned. I kind of want to do a damage test with this to see what it will do when it fires off all of them at one target. But I think, is damage turned off? We could. Maybe someone can park their ship, right? If someone parks their ship in front of this... It's going to be a worthy sacrifice. I don't know how long it takes to recharge, but we can kind of see what 100 railguns will do. It's not a salvo, that's a torrent. How you doing, Edison? Let me recharge the guns. It's a Gatling assembly. They don't stop. Oh goodness. You might need to adjust the sensor with some rotor offset with a piston going straight into triple decimals to align the firing straight. It looked pretty straight, but as you saw, there was this, it was producing. I mean, it's crazy how quickly, like, look how quickly they're spinning, and it's timed in such a way that it's spinning this quickly and manages to fire down the, like, barrel or whatever, like, without, like, firing into the ship. So it's actually, oh, here we go again. Is it firing again? There it is. Hold on. Oh, damage is turned on. Okay, damage is turned on. Oh my, I think particle effects disappeared here. It's still firing on it though. And that's actually sent it flying. Like the oh wow, it's getting blown up now. Holy moly. Whoa. The momentum from it, from those railguns hitting that ship, sent it flying away there. Is that like a self-destruct sequence? What is happening right now? I feel like that's intentional because everything's like fuzzing out. I feel like this is a self-destruct sequence because it's actually looking really cool. It's got like all these it's got these particle effects which are generated, right? It's probably destroying itself to stop it falling into enemy hands or something, right? No, it's 100% self-destruct sequence. This is way too... The way it's exploding is way too kind of planned, you know what I mean? But it looks amazing. Or maybe someone else activated the self-destruct sequence. I guess there's... I'm assuming there's warheads in here, hidden probably, right? I don't know. Meanwhile, the ship that it was hitting, let's have a look at the damage that it did. I mean, it's not so bad, right? It was on one area, and obviously all those shots came through. And that is the thing, that the penetration power of the railguns is amazing. I mean, this ship, to be fair, is deactivated. Like, I mean, no, it's not. Sorry, it's still got thrusters, but... still, this is a engineering masterpiece. I have to admit, I've never seen anything quite like it, and it wouldn't surprise me if we see more ships like using this. Maybe even not on the same scale, even just like, you know, 4 railguns. But it's a way of... Holy moly. Or let's one of you guys... Whoa, let's one of you guys cause the chain reaction here. I love it. It's just breaking apart. This is Space Engineers. The super weapon has been disabled. So you do that. You do have a full self-destruct setup. That is wild, though. There's not... I mean, I don't think so many ships have that as a feature. Like, actually have a self-destruct feature there. I see some PMWs coming in. Whoa. Chad. Oh my goodness. Absolute madness here. It's holding up pretty well, though. It's holding up pretty well. With the amount of... does that also have a self-destruct sequence? What is even happening? It's just chaos here. So many subgrids. So many grids at this point. That's a really... Look at that ship to the left. That green ship. That's beautiful. It's got a railgun turret on the top here as well. That's a ship from Raven. Somebody, I can't quite read it. It's the green name on green ship. That's beautiful. Again, that's a 2020. That's a 2022 build right there, with the amount of detail that it's got on it. The mix of skins. Whoa. Whoa. Sometimes it's good just to sit back and enjoy Space Engineers in times like this, you know? Yeah, Climb, you're going to remind me, we've got to do more space showcases. It's so easy to forget about space showcases, but you can't quite show off the same kind of ships, you know, when you're doing only ground-based showcase. Impromptu, you're just enjoying the chaos, exactly, yeah. I love this though a lot. This is really, really nice. This is Lone Raven Knight, I think, is the creator of this one. Beautiful. I don't know what is happening, but I like it. Oh my. Oh my. Now, this is something. We're still getting plenty of big ships pasted in here. Need to get some... This is a massive ship as well here. Yeah. Interesting use of wheels there. What is happening in this server? You never quite know what's going to happen in these streams, and then you just see this, and it's just the streams speak for themselves in a way. It's hard for me to add much to what's happening. It's just amazing stuff, amazing builds, and really cool to watch the destruction take place, albeit in slow motion. Okay, let's boot it over because I don't have too much time tonight. Again, because I just had a crazy day. Had some personal stuff as well I had to deal with today, which was unfortunate. So we'll move over to the next map here. But this was really good fun. Thank you to all the showcases here and all their amazing builds. And we'll do this more often, I think, because it was so great to see so many really great spaceships. Right, Karmak, welcome. Oh, okay. And fingers crossed this map works today much better than it did the other couple of days. So, oh, yeah. Also, guys, I have to bring up a reminder that we have the last chance sale on right now over on our website. We'll be increasing the prices of all our DLCs on July 7th. And until that point, if you're missing some DLCs or don't have any yet, you can take advantage of the last chance sale to pick up the DLCs at a 30% discount from their current $3.99 price, so or regional equivalent. So that's around $2.79 for the DLCs currently. And the sale is running. Yeah, it's been running for a couple of weeks now. It's going to be ending on July 7th. Xbox users should also be able to access it from yesterday until next Monday. And PC players have a little longer there, just because it's the PC is handled on our store. So I will link that at the website up in the chat. Yeah, once again, this 30% discount isn't on Steam, but if you buy through our website, that will give you a Steam key to redeem on Steam. So it's pretty much Steam, right? But it's just all the purchase must be through the spaceengineersgame.com website there. So yeah, just another shout out for that. Okay, looks like we're ready here. Well, Addy, you know, the last update we did was a totally free update, you know, focused on the community feedback and requests. And you know, the next update we're planning is going to have a lot of mechanics in this grid update. So I know not everyone's a fan of DLC, and I think we will continue to mix up, you know, free content with premium content. And I think that was a lot of the reason we wanted to even do this last update, was because it's like, you know, we really wanted to do something that didn't have any DLC attached to it. So I think that's the main thing on that. This stream is sponsored by Raid Shadow. Yes, that would be perfect. You're welcome, Marda. I hope you're having a good time. So far, the server is looking much better today. Let's, fingers crossed. You've got 25 slots, and not quite as wild as last time. And we're going to try it again. I believe this is this just a PvP server, Climb? Sorry, just a first-person shooter. Or has it got tanks and stuff? I forget. Suit colors are working, I think. Or maybe not. Okay. Most people are blue. So if you're not blue and you're on blue side, please make your skin blue to avoid friendly fire. This is the same IP as the previous server, yes. The battle server. I'm really glad my request was added to the game. We tried, we do what we can. No, I know plenty of people are happy with DLC and they don't mind picking it up, supporting us. You know, no one. It will never be the case where everyone likes DLC, right? It's we try to do it in a way that's like good value, you know, and doesn't have any pay-to-win elements. It's just it feels optional, right? Of course, there's some cool stuff there because you know the idea is if it wasn't anything interesting at all, like it'd be like okay. So there is of course some really nice blocks there, but it shouldn't like change so much how you play the game. Just enhance some of your builds. Yeah, like I do appreciate that not everyone is a fan of them. No matter the content, it's almost like just out of principle, right? So I think that's okay, and that I think everyone there'll always be people with that opinion. But I do like to think that we try to make them, good value while not kind of making it like the people who don't get the DLCs miss out on too much. If you see what I mean? It's like a balance there, and also why trying to make sure there's a good amount of free content and all the updates as well. Right, I think we can start climb so far. Okay, we need to balance the teams a bit, guys. So we need to get some people on red team. Red team is imbalanced. So can we have 3 people from blue team switch over? Or I'll switch over. Blue gang is plentiful here. Let's see where reds are at. Where do reds start? Are over here, I think. I don't know. Hold on a minute. Where are reds? Oh, in here, yeah. Look, the red gang have a nice spot here. They're like inside these these walls here. It's quite cool. So I guess reds are the reds the defenders? I can't quite tell what's happening here. So reds have a good team. They just need a couple more people here. So then as soon as we get a bit more balance, we'll start the match, guys. Okay. Will we add AI? Yes, Jace. Our next update is all about grid AI. It's our first kind of delving into AI. Do read Marek's blog post if you missed the news. That is actually the next thing that we're going to have. So it was awesome, Lone. It was very nice. So, again, there was I couldn't get everyone's names and stuff, but the builds were very nice. Hello there, Queen Alice. Let me There we go. All right, troops. Let's get some order here. Everyone on me. I'm gonna change my. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's wait a second. Just wait for the customization here. Oh, there we go. All right, I'm in. What are we gonna go for? I'll go for neon. I'll go for neon suit, right? With a... maybe that. Is that good? Or a... no? Choices, choices, choices. How about a... yeah, that looks pretty cool. Okay. Alright, everyone. I'm here in the neon suit. Everyone come to me. Let's go. I'm going to give you a bit of advice here before we start. A bit of pep talk. Okay. This is going to be a hard battle. But we fought these reds before, and we must send them back into the abyss. Too many times have reds been the aggressor. We've been forced to run, but not this day. This day we fight. It was a pleasure serving with you, fam. There we go. Very good, very good. Okay, now we can start. I'm ready. It was one of the best speeches ever, am I right? Look at that grip there. Okay, begin. I believe it's just actually, is there a count? Do we know, is there any, because I noticed you removed, I think, most of scripting, so do we have any way to track the progress, Climb, or is it just kind of a free-for-all right now, this time, because of performance? Because performance is working great now. I don't know what you removed, but ever since we did that, like, everything's been really good here. It's running just fine. We could probably even have more players, but I wouldn't push it. Okay, yeah. Now, you guys will go ahead of me. Cannon fodder. No, I will lead the charge here. I'm going to lead the charge. Falling behind me. Let's go. Meat shields. As it leaves a block from the grid, it broke. Oh, is it broken now? Okay. We can just... Don't tell me you have to relog, Climb. What was that, John? F3 shows it. Eh? Oh, something's happening weird. Like, it was working okay, and now it's... Okay, I don't know what's going on. So close. Okay, you're going to reload. Okay, we're just going to reload, guys, because I think Climb broke the map slightly. Deleted a block and broke it. I don't know what happened, so... We're going to quickly relog, but I think we'll all come back in the same positions and stuff, so we can just go. Fingers crossed, at least. Okay. Oh, I see. You've been trying to delete... You need to delete that block because that's what's been breaking the map. Okay, gotcha. I can answer your question, Foalan, at this time. I wasn't specifically, but there's not many questions in the chat right now, so I've got some... And we're waiting, so... You have my attention before the battle starts. Okay. I think some people's... No, we're good. Just waiting for... Oh, hello. Hey, we're all back. Will continuous track ever be a thing? It's when you say continuous track, are we talking like tank tracks? I'm just curious what you mean by that. Because if you're talking tank tracks, like, it's one of those things that, yes, we really want to have. But, you know, especially I would love to have them. But it's again... It's one of those things that would have some... It would be technically... challenging to have them going, I'd say, in a way that didn't have like any dodgy edge case problems. But right, charge, let's go. Sorry, I was just starting here. So I wouldn't rule it out, but it's one of those. Okay, we're having some problems now. Still though, Climb, having some problems. It's typical, isn't it? It's really weird. We were all fine, like, not that long ago, and now we're having issues with it. So it seems that we're still... Something strange about this map still, you know? Like, it's almost like something happened and then, I don't know. Oh, man, the potential's so good because I love the setting, but we can't seem to figure it out, Climb. I don't know what's going on. I was so ready for it today. Okay, fight now. Just fight in the field. Is it because people are still loading in, do you think? It shouldn't. The server shouldn't be lagging that much. And I think everything disappeared. Treads. So yeah, like tank tread. Oh, you mean tank treads again, John? Like I said, yeah, like I was just saying, like it would open up an amazing amount of new builds. But there's so many questions about how it should be and would be implemented. I don't know when we get around to it. So it's interesting, specifically when deleting a block from this grid, it caused a giant network spike, no idea why. So it's something very strange about this map, or is it, or some, maybe not just this map, but some very specific bug that is causing a huge network issues. Because it was, when we were about to start and I was giving my little speech, there was no row banding, everything was fine. So it's something really, really peculiar here. If you can figure out, it would be good to get this sent off to the old guys at Keen, am I right? So, yeah, something very strange. Someone hacked the server? Who knows? Fun is banned. Well, I think it seems maybe better. No, it's still strange. Okay. I'll have to give my speech again now. Okay, let's try one more reload, and if not, we'll have to scrap the plan once again today. But we'll get to it eventually. We'll just figure out what's causing the issue here. So let's let's restart this. Karma kites. Okay. I'm biased, but adding a thin block to mech feet to increase grip up hills. What are you talking about, Dakin or Eternal? Do you mean like? You mean like a rubber, like you know, you have these magnetic plates, but something like a rubber plate or something like that, something to give you grip. It could even be like a wheel where you could have like you could have a slider for grippiness, and that's not really, well, I guess it could be depending on how like it's a very thin inflated thing. I don't know exactly, but something like that. Is that what you were talking about? Because I wonder how that would. Oh, there's my ship. There's my ship. Yeah, like mech foot text, like shoes for grip. I would be curious if we just did that really quickly and simply, if it would work. Like, if it would add grip to mech's feet. Like, I'd be super curious. I know this was mentioned yesterday on the video call. How about new blocks and how they would crack the blocks to fill the gaps? But I would love a 1x4. Yeah, a 1x4 slope. Okay, is it working okay now? Wait. Maybe. Maybe it's working now. Okay. Go, go, go. Well, let's try. I think it might be working. People seem to be moving. Don't know. No, I'm still getting row banding quite significantly here. Yeah. Still row banding like crazy. And that's crazy because we've done maps. Not this map. We haven't done this map for a while. Or, like, we did it on my stream a long time ago. But we haven't done this map, like, for a very long time. So I'm wondering... And we've done other PvP maps that have, like, more players than this. And we have like, perfect... Like this desert map we do all the time. The capture the flag. So I don't know if it's something on this grid or this world, because it does seem that it's causing some problems here, right? Let's see. Is it better now? No, there's some... No? Okay. Yeah, I know, Killian, and it's quite popular. There's the whole community that plays on this map regularly with tanks and stuff. So I honestly, it's obviously beyond me what the problem is. I'm not aware, but something that we can ideally break down. I don't think Climb had enough time to look at it since yesterday. Like, I think he did look at it and tried something, but the problem that we're having now, I don't know. So, yeah. 2x2 wheels. Would you like that, Mikkel? Because I think 2x2 wheels is a pretty big request, and I do feel like that's something that might happen in the future. It would definitely... It's definitely one of those things that... Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would allow you to build grids that, like real world cars. Like, I think 2x2 wheels would be roughly like real world wheels. If you know what I mean, the average wheel, should I say? Okay, some mods have it. There's some size of magnets but texture of wheels. Well, I'm very much open to it. Would it be useful for not just mechs? I'm curious. Like, would like a rubber foot block or something like this be useful for other builds? Out of interest, I'm curious. 07's in the frickin' chat, guys, if you'd be down for some 2x2 wheels. This is a really cool, I love this street here. Look at this. This is really awesome. Oh man, this could be such a cool map, especially if you get some vehicles in there and stuff. Like, I love the vibes here. Could be useful for anything that you want traction on the ground. Let me write that down. It's a good idea. I've never heard of that before though. Like a rubber foot plate block. Okay, I'm jotting that one down because it's not one that I've seen in the most commonly found lists. You know, it's one of those newer ones. Yeah, big fan of 2x2 wheels, 1x3 ramps, 1x4 ramps. I would also like, you know, like, even if we just had 1x3 ramps, 1x4 ramps, no other variants, right? I told you guys yesterday, if we added 1x3 ramps and wanted to have all the possible conversions and matching and hole fillers, it would be like not impossible task, but it would be absolutely crazy. And a 4x4 is even worse. But do you guys feel like if at a minimum there was just like 1x3 sloped blocks, like ramps, 1x4 ramps, no other blocks, but still having those, you'd have to fill the gaps in with other stuff and it wouldn't always be smoothed out. But would that even having that open up a lot of stuff for you guys? I'm just curious, because that could just be 2 blocks, right? 1x3, 1x4, that's it. Because I just know that the guys, you know, at this time wouldn't want to do a whole set of them because just the combinations is just so many. We got a good kind of action shots here. Okay, Climb, we'll have to figure this out, man. I don't know how we can get this working or if this grid needs taking a look at by some QA peeps, because I really don't know, especially if this server is like fully vanilla at this point. I don't know what can be causing the issues that we're seeing, like where the spikes are coming from. So it doesn't seem, I mean, there is a lot of grids. It is a pretty grid heavy map, but they're all static. And if you combine these into like a couple of massive ships, I feel like it wouldn't be that bad. So definitely something to have a look at here. You could try it like an editor for blocks. Yeah. Like, ideally, you'd have the thing where you could drag your own axes and like make your own custom-sized blocks of different angles and all that stuff, right? But that would require a whole new system, kind of a rebuild of the whole block system, I imagine. That would be something really core to the engine, and I can't see that happening anytime soon because it would be a massive undertaking at this point in the development. But yeah, adding a couple ramps, I can see that potentially. Cool would be Warfare 3 having a shield generator. Well, that's always a big question, having shields and other weapons like that. That is still one of those things that we could do it. It's done really well in some mods, but it's, again, honestly, that's not a technical thing. That's more like a game design, gameplay, vision kind of thing, or whether or not that should be left for mods. So it would be cool, but its shields topic is still something that is like, you know, it's more open to how should we do it, right? So, okay, so yeah, I'm going to come back from this because unfortunately it's not working. But thank you, Climb, for trying to figure it out, man. And thank you for the showcase today. Always there with a great server setup there. I know whatever's happening with the servers out of your control. There's some weird shenanigans going on, and we might have to try another map in general before we can get to that one. Yeah, a lot of people don't feel like shield. I know there's that opinion. Not everyone thinks that shields fit the game. So we'll answer a couple more questions, guys, and I'm going to wrap it up today. Just another short, quick stream, but it hopefully, you know, it's just cool to touch base and have a bit of fun and do some Q&A. And obviously, we'll be back in the not too distant future here. The only content I don't have in is Deluxe that has the gold skin. Some use it on Steam that doesn't include the full soundtrack. Is this due to tracks? Yeah, so some tracks may not be in the soundtrack in Deluxe yet because it hasn't been updated yet, you know. It was up to date at some point, and I think we even updated it and added some tracks, but maybe some of the most recent tracks that came in with the game or the trailer track or something like this aren't there, but there should be most of them there. The majority are there. Have you guys considered doing something about the edge rails on blocks? Seems like a majority of blocks don't have them, since some, like the armor edges. Yeah, no, I mean, we considered doing something. I don't know about that, but I know that I know that a lot of players feel strongly about it and would like to maybe see an option to disable that, but I agree that some builds look better without the armor edges, and I still would like to see either a grid-wide setting for that or some way to disable them. I also think that that's something that could be done as well. It would just be, again, come from like a stylistic decision and resource thing. So it's a nice one, because there's some builds that really benefit not having that stuff. What type of ship would you like build, Jess? Build next? How about a moving land carrier? That can be pretty cool. I'll be hanging out in servers more, I think. Yeah, servers are good fun. Almost 1,000 hours, Kidna, and never have hung out in a server. Yeah, there can be a lot of chaos and a lot of crazy fun on servers, especially if you find a good community. I always recommend joining the Keen Software House. Forums. I've used my old Discord, and there's a great place to find some people to team up with and new servers and stuff. Oh, Dradus content. Oh man, Dradus, like basically radar and stuff. Another interesting idea, I think. You know, this kind of search and destroy, but the ability to kind of search for other grids and like entities, and with that, you know, you probably want to have stealth and stuff, is a really interesting gameplay thing. And obviously one of the biggest problems we have in the game is it can be often hard to find other players, even not to like grief them, but even just to interact with them. So having radar and then something that balances out against it would be cool, and I think it's an area that, again, could be looked at. No plans currently for it, but we do want to look at survival at the bigger picture of survival in the future. I just want to say that right now we're fully focused on the Grid AI update. We have a roadmap internally, and we have a list of things that we want to do, and that's always evolving as the community requests and vibes changing and what becomes most important or something like this. But I just want to say that right now the team is kind of like full steam ahead with the Grid AI update that we are looking at. So that's the main thing. Question, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, Oil. A little bit on edge actually today. I've got a lot of stuff going on. I've got to prep for, so I'm not here on Thursday, and just had a lot going on today. So I'm doing all right, but pretty tired now actually. But always good to jump on the stream. Any thoughts on adding missing tools to allow the option for shields and weapon core via mods, especially on the Xbox? Well, John, it's not about missing tools. It's about the fact that we cannot do client-side scripts on Xbox. Full stop. You know, the only way is for Keen to officially add scripts to the game, which are then like verified by Microsoft and so on. So that is the big thing, and we could do that, but it also require more resources to go over that, check it works, and that we can assure the quality and safety and all the rest of it, right? So it comes back to with Xbox, like, of course we would love to have Xbox having all the same tools and scripts and everything as PC, but it's just the ecosystem has a certain set of rules, and we have to follow those rules, you know, unless we can find interesting ways to not get around them, but like follow them while also having this stuff. if to join the Discord server, keen discord.gg/keenswh, you need to, I think, I haven't joined it for a while actually, so I'm not sure what the setup is, but you normally have to agree to the rules and press a little button to verify. I don't know how we have it set up there now because it's been so long since I saw that server, but have a look around. There should be a way to like agree to the rules that you like, you know, you've read them and you agree to them, and then all the other channels should unlock at that point. And you also have to select the platform you're on, like PC, Xbox, or PC and or Xbox, right? So, yeah. I recommend reading Marek's blog if you're curious what Grey Eye means. I'll read another like kind of thing from it here. Let me read this. Dramatic voice. Grid AI. That's right. It's coming. The time to build your friends is on the horizon. Coming later this year, we will explore a future full of automated and animated allies and enemies. Our end goal for this major update is to completely change what a grid is and redefine the enemy and AI experience. We are currently in the process of creating tools that will empower your creativity like never before. We believe this may be one of the most impactful updates we have ever released, and we cannot wait to see the workshop come alive with creations. This update will not only reshape many major elements of gameplay, but it will also serve as a basis for continued exploration of the NPC concept. These powerful new mechanics will create new engineering opportunities and serve as a foundation for future upgrades and improvements to the existing PvE content. It's still early in development, so stay tuned for more information as we get closer to release. Yeah, so hopefully that yeah. Some of you guys who have still missed the main news about that fills you in there. So yeah, does that get you hyped up? Okay, fam, I'm gonna call it there for tonight because I do have other things. I've got other things to do. I was planning to stream as well later on my own channel, but again, as always, like last night, it didn't happen until like 2 a.m. So maybe not gonna happen today because I still have other stuff to do. But as always, please do. I appreciate if you check out my channel. I'm always trying to get back to stream more there. I used to stream Space Engineers like 4 times a week over there, but you can normally find me more often over there, but I'm doing all sorts of stuff as well, so not just Space Engineers content. So always appreciate that. The last chance sale, as I said, we're increasing the price of DLCs July 7th, so you've got a couple of weeks to pick up SE DLCs, 30% off from the current price. That's $279 roughly dollars, and that's only on our website, but that does give you a Steam key for PC, and you can also do that on the Xbox store as well this week. So another reminder about the last chance DLC sale there. So that's the news. Had a really good fun with the showcase today. Have to do more space stuff. Struggle with that PvP map, but hopefully we'll get there at some point. And thank you once again, Climb, and for the server and all the showcases. So let us hold on. Let us do the shout outs. Who do we have in the chats of both Twitch and YouTube? Let's have a little look. When will the next stream be? The next Keen stream, one like this, will be next Monday. Next Monday, June 27th will be. I'm not here on Thursday, so that's that. But we did a couple more streams this week, so that's good. Drago, Hi Mercenary, Laliak, Polfo, Faolan, Dunheiko, Ilianis, Spets, Random Society, Mages, Defiant Spand, Chaos, Dr. Sarcasma, Hannah, Rednecks, Def, aka Silly Bones, in YouTube, Alex, Sierra, Graham, Dan, Chicken Fry Ramen, Rebel, Fanafan, Garpfruit, Dr. Dan, Zelius, Green Bean, John Dawson, Mad Dog, Dat, Heiko, Fallow, Harry, Lepa, Pablo, Retro Millennial, Alice Desart, Adam, Engineer, Mikkel, Kings, Mr. Zabak, Andrew, Dimensional Chaos, Cap Cannon, Mr. Coconut, Exnem, Serling's Man, Savatol, and I think AGM Bear as well. So I think I got most people there. Awesome stuff, guys. I will see you all, Rainero as well. I will see you all probably next Monday. Maybe, no, probably not. Next Monday. And yeah, looking forward to the next one. And I'm talking with the guys about doing some cool mod showcase. We have this this seismic scanner mod and the spinning rotating planets mod we also want to have a look at some point. So we'll try and do, I know it's been a lot of showcases and Q&A recently, but I never feel like it's a bad thing because it might be not so interesting for everyone, but there's always people who turn up to these streams who want to showcase their stuff to the wider community, and there's always people who have questions about the game. So even if it's more casual kind of stream like this, I think it's there's no harm, right? It only does good stuff. So with that said, I do want to try and come up with some more varied content as always as well. So I just have to prep beforehand a bit more. So until the next one, guys, have a great rest of your night or day, and I will see you all next time. And don't let cyberhounds get you cyber down. A lot of you guys probably miss cyberhounds, but those that know.